Hello everyone, Simplified Education welcomes you all. Today we are going to discuss the most important multiple choice questions on application of ICT in the research. This is the second MCQ lecture of the research aptitude. You can join our Telegram channel and Facebook page Simplified Education with the link given below into the description box. And if you understand my teaching, please subscribe my channel so that you will be notified with my upcoming videos. When we are going to study the topic of ICT, this is quite vast topic because in our day-to-day life we are using the various applications of ICT. So for that we need to have some kind of general knowledge regarding computer and other electronic devices. Let us start with the question. Question number 1. Which of the following is not possible use of ICT? A. Motivating the reuse of the work. Yes, this is the possible use of ICT because whenever the researcher is using the literature review or the references, he is using the other author's work into the proper way. So definitely that will be the motivating for the reuse of your work. So A is the possible use of ICT. Then B, allowing the copy paste from papers, reports and the thesis. See, whenever we are doing the copy paste, it is a kind of plagiarism and we are having the number of applications or the ICT tools which we can detect the plagiarism. For example, plagiarism, then Grammarly, Turnitin, Duplichecker. So with the help of these tools, we are going to identify the copy paste, that is plagiarism. So this is not the possible use of ICT. C, allowing the reuse of the database sets. This is quite similar to the first one, A. So this is also use of the ICT and all of the above. See, all of the above is not possible because A and C are the use of ICT, whether the B is not use of ICT. Hence our answer is question number 2. SPSS is, if you have not seen the previous video of application of ICT, there we have discussed SPSS. If you have not seen, please watch it. See, SPSS is a software or the ICT tool which is used for the quantitative data analysis, and this SPSS stands for Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. So this is not the dictionary or the social science glossary. This is the statistical software. So our answer is B. Question number 3. Put the following units of storage into the correct increasing order. Means these are the 6 units of storage we have given and we are going to arrange it into the increasing order, that is from smaller to the larger one. See, when we are dealing with the mobile or the laptop, when we are downloading or when we are sharing any kind of image or the text document or the video, first we used to see its size, either it is KB, MB or the GB. So kilobyte, byte, megabyte, terabyte, gigabyte and then bit. So which is the smallest one? First that is bit, then byte, after that kilobyte, then megabyte, then gigabyte, that is GB, and then terabyte, that is TB. So if we see the proper sequence, then the correct answer is C, that is first bit, then byte, then kilobyte, that is A, then C, that is megabyte, then E, that is gigabyte GB, and then D, that is terabyte. Now we are going to see the convergence of this because many questions can be framed from these units of the storage. Question can be done on the basis of conversion also. So let us see the conversion. First, 1 byte, that is capital B, it stands for capital B, and it bits, it stands for the small b. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 kilobyte, that is 1 KB, is equal to the 1024 bytes. See, whenever we are dealing in the day-to-day life, generally we used to say that 1 KB is equal to 1000 B, that is 1000 bytes, but the exact figure is 1024. Then 1 MB, that is 1 megabyte, is equal to 1024 KB, that is kilobyte. Then 1 gigabyte means 1 GB is equal to 1024 MB, that is megabyte, and 1 TB, that is 1 terabyte, is equal to 1024 gigabyte, that is GB. I hope this will help you a lot Such kind of questions can be asked into the various teaching exams or any other competitive exams also. So you are going to remember all this convergence, because many kind of questions can be framed from this. Now the question number 4, the machine that links two networks using two different protocol is A, gateway, B, protocol way, C, E-way, and fourth is the get. So correct answer is A, that is gateway. Now what is the gateway? It is also called as the protocol converter, or the gateway will translate one protocol into the another. Means it is a component that is a part of two networks which use into the different protocol. So you are going to remember that is the gateway. Now question number 5. Which of the following statements regarding the term ICT is true? See, P and Q, these two statements are given. See the first one. ICT is the acronym that stands for the Indian Classical Technology. Now we have seen that ICT stands for what? Information Communication Technology. So P is completely wrong statement. This is not true. And then Q, that is converging technologies. Yes, ICT is used for the converging technologies. Suppose take the example of this laptop. So whenever we are using the laptop, with the help of this laptop, we can do the thousands of work. Means the scattered material or the methods or the applications we can collect or unite into the one platform. That is called as the convergence. So ICT, the main use of ICT, that is converging technology. So out of this 4, only Q is the correct answer. So our correct answer is B. Question number 6. MaxQDA is related with what? Now MaxQDA, it is a type of ICT tool which we are going to use at the stage of data analysis, and into that data analysis it is specifically used for the qualitative research. It organizes the similar range of data. So MaxQDA, it is related with the qualitative research. So our answer is D. Question number 7. .gif, .jpg, .png, .bmp are used as extensions for files which store. Now these are the extensions. So question can be framed in another way also. These are what? Extensions or the domain or the software. So these are the extension you are going to remember. And these extensions are used for what? Audio data, image data, video data, or the text data. See, whenever we are downloading or sharing any kind of video, then we are having the extension, that is .mp4, .mp3, or any kind of PPT if we are sharing, then .pptx. Such kind of extensions we have seen. So these are the extension that .jpg, .png very frequently used for the image data. Means whenever we are sharing any kind of image, then we used to say that JPG image is there, PNG image is there. So these are the extension used for the image data. So our answer is B. Question number 8. Mendeley is the software used for. Now we know that Mendeley, this is the software used for the versatile purpose. Now whenever, especially it is used for the references tracking. Means whenever we are going to review the number of literature, we are using the number of references. Then to keep the track of that references, that researcher is using this kind of Mendeley software. So our answer is D. Question number 9. Shodhaganga is maintained by. Now we know Shodhaganga and Shodhagangotri, these are the two platforms where the researcher can get the information about the earlier research work. So A, HRD, NIC, InfilipNet and UGC. So Shodhaganga is maintained by the InfilipNet. So our correct answer is C. Now what is the InfilipNet? It is the portal of the Government of India. And what is the meaning of this, or how we can bifurcate the InfilipNet word? INF, that it stands for the information, LIB, it stands for the library, and net, that is stands for the network. Means information library network, and this is started into the 1996. This is very much important from the another question point of view. Question number 10. Plagiarism software can detect. Now we know this software is going to detect all the kinds of plagiarism. And which are the types of plagiarisms? There are 4 types of plagiarism: self-plagiarism, direct plagiarism, mosaic plagiarism, and paraphrasing plagiarism. So here 3 plagiarisms are mentioned. So our answer is D, that is all of the above. So here we have solved the 10 question based on the ICT. You are going to tell me into the comment box how many answers you have got corrected. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubt regarding the MCQs, you can ask me into the comment box. In the next video, we will be dealing with the MCQs on the another topic of research aptitude, that will be the thesis format. Till then, stay with us.